Now we'll take a look at a few different templates that you can use and talk through some of the number sense routines that we have to offer. For this first situation, we're going to look at two different types of problems. One is called a would you rather, the other is called a same but different. The problem on the left is a would you rather math, where you give the students two opportunities to pick a situation. Would you rather pay for 3 gifts and get 1 for free, or use a coupon for 20% off? The problem on the right is called a same but different. So here we can see two figures, a cone and a pyramid, and we can have the students talk about how are these shapes similar, how are they different, and share their ideas. A way you can have students share ideas is you can use something like a Jamboard, or you can use a HyperDoc situation like this, where we have the two situations. So on the left side, we have the students who would pay for 3 gifts and get 1 for free. And on the right, we would have the students who would use a coupon for 20% off. You could also split this up for a same but different, where you put similarities on the left side and differences on the right side, and have students share their answers in the boxes below. One strategy, if you're having students write their name down, is that you can ask the students to highlight their name in yellow if they wish to share their reason why. So here we can see that Andrea wants to share her reason, and so we can ask her, why would you pay for 3 gifts and get 1 for free? The purpose of number sense routines is not necessarily the destination, but the journey of getting there. So we want to have them always be explaining why they picked what they picked. Another type of number sense routine that many of you are probably familiar with is a which one doesn't belong. In this particular template, these are drag and drop sort of X signs or no signs. Students can click on one of these and drag them to the number that they feel doesn't belong. Keep in mind, the important part here is not just which one doesn't belong, but why doesn't it belong? And so the following slide is another template that you can use to have students indicate why they think a certain answer doesn't belong. So here we can also ask students to put their initials next to their reason. So we can see that 9 doesn't belong because it's the only single-digit number. We can see that 43 doesn't belong because it's the only one that is not a perfect square. So this is another way you can do which one doesn't belong. Another number sense routine is called ways to make, where you can give students a number or an expression and ask them who can come up with different ways to make this number. So what are different ways to make 65? To make 65, we can say 66 minus 1, 64 plus 1, tons of different ways. You don't need to ask the students to come up with a lot of different ways, only ask them to come up with one, and then share each other's responses. You can do this in a similar template, such as a Jamboard, or just write in the chat. Another number sense routine is called the estimate clipboard, where students are shown a picture with several objects on a clipboard, and they have to estimate how long is the string. Students can take their guesses and either type them in the chat, type them in a Jamboard, or type them on this HyperDoc template. Then you can reveal the answer for how long the string is. Then they are shown a second image. The idea of the estimation clipboard is that students are using prior knowledge from what they know the answer to number 1 is to help them figure out the answer for number 2. This process continues for 4 more images. Hopefully, they're using their prior knowledge to help make the estimations a little bit closer and closer each time.